Hello, everyone. We're back with the Minnesota Vikings franchise, and this week we're going up against the Titans. We have a breakout player in Eric Wilson, who went off last week. I mean, you can see like how much we beat them by. Um, so here's the dilemma I'm in right now. We could either go with the auto-generated rookies or we could go with realistic rookies. I think we go auto-generated because then there's like stories and stuff with it. And right now we need to look at like offensive line and a lot of defense. So we're gonna like it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, not really a lot to go over this time. We're just gonna hop right in and see what happens. You know how cool it would be if we could trade for Deshaun Watson? It'd be great. It would take like so much assets though. It would be crazy. We could possibly trade for a cornerback, but I really do think that we're not going to change much about the team.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Alrighty, let's get this game going.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback in his 9th season in the NFL. It's Ryan Tannehill. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries, 71 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Titans.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to
Got
Henry.
him. Got him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Neil Hunter on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
No, it's
at the
not.
38-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Henry.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Let's get him, Hunter. Let's get him, Neil.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
complete to
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Derrick
Henry. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Derrick Henry on the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
47-yard line.
We can go
A
more.
gain of 2. Brings up second.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Shit.
The football.
Oh, Cameron. We could have
A.J.
got
Brown.
that.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training.
Okay, Dion
Knock
Lewis
the ball
isn't breaking
free,
that
take
tackle.
it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. A first down carry for Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
And the ball's up. Cameron Dantzler has
The
it.
Vikings pick up the football.
He was going to break that tackle, too. Cameron Dantzler coming up huge.
Under center for the Vikings.
Field.
Out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right, you got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate those mistakes.
Got to take care of that, because otherwise that could come back and bite him in another ball game.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Come on.
First down
Why don't
carry
you
there
get
as
off
he
your
works his way
block?
forward for a gain
That
of
could
about
have gone
4.
huge.
The ball carrier.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed. And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run.
Nice.
And we saw
Another first down.
a week ago when he got the NFC offensive
I tell you, the run's going to be huge this year.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
At the 34-yard line.
They run the counter with Cook.
I got fucking Brett Jones.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Alrighty.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Cousins
Kyle Rudolph.
has it. The
Let's
tight
go.
end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14.
10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Flush to his
Justin
right.
Jefferson. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson.
Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Point after.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're hungry to get back.
He held on to that.
Because otherwise, it's going to be a long day
Still
for
4
you.
for 4.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, Eric. You're the one that's
Have
going
the first down at
get
about
there.
the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill
We've
running.
stuffed the run so
And
far.
a good swung to
I
the
mean,
football
we're
defensively
holding
as they
them
get
to
him
like
down at about the 40.
2 yards a carry.
The last run got a
really
couple.
good.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Let me
At
get
the
the
40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Henry's got it on the left side.
Yes,
Henry's
Hunter
got
got it.
lost the football.
Eric Wilson with the
This
fumble.
belongs to the
Forced
Vikings.
fumble. Eric
Sometimes
Henry
you
has
say
the
some
second
guys
on
have
the
a
day.
knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble
We're
last
going
week,
to-
forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank
I
Delano,
kind of
always
just
told
want
me,
to
hey,
eat
Davis,
it. I really just want
creating
to eat it.
turnovers
I
is
don't
not
know
as much
why.
about
I kind
skill
of just want to find
as
David
it is
Phillips.
about desire.
Oh,
I mean,
it was gonna
look
be
at
Will,
him. He's
'cause
so
Will
open.
was skill.
And he dropped it.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10.
Kyle Rudolph, he's going to be so
From
open
the
here.
shotgun, it's Cousins.
He caught it.
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Alvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
4.
Alrighty.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. He didn't get
Down
the
to the
touchdown,
one.
but he
Dalvin
did get
Cook.
the
I
first
wanna get him
down
in.
as he's tackled at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Alrighty.
Pretty evident
Come on.
when you
Come on.
watch
Tosses
Minnesota
never work for me.
plays
And they,
just how
you know,
important Dalvin Cook
just never
is
do
to their
tosses.
offense.
Tosses don't
1,000-yard
work. They
rusher
just
a year
don't.
before.
Especially in
the
all
first
Madden.
one the Vikings had
It
since
just doesn't.
Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And he will push his way
Break a
forward down to
tackle.
about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook.
Oh, my God.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Nah, we ain't.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to
what are they
find
gonna
out.
do?
But does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for There's a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They're turned away on
Fucking
4th and
bring
goal.
the house.
And the Titans
They
defense
run
will
for a
celebrate the
97-yard
goal line
touchdown.
stand.
So good.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he was very
Derrick Henry.
fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got
He's
back to
averaging
the
like 2
2-yard
yards a
line.
run.
So after the run for no gain,
Bring
here's
it.
2nd
Bring
and
the
10.
heat. Bring the heat, man.
At the 2-yard line.
Now it's Henry.
Fuck. Shit.
And
Oh,
it's a
God damn it. I did that
rolling
on my own.
Derrick Henry.
Yes, that's getting called back.
Past the 20.
Yes.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the
That's
field.
supposed to be a
We'll have see
98-yard
what this is
touchdown.
about.
Good thing it's not going to be. Yes. Yes. Accept
Brutal.
it.
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
It is. I feel bad when
On
I
1st
don't.
and 10, Tannehill. And right side, Hitler's got it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
But they just keep throwing it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
This game's going by really quickly. It's only 7-0,
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
Oh, Eric Wilson with the interception. He's bringing it back to 6. Eric Wilson, 3rd defensive touchdown of the year.
It goes without saying, but
every time he's gotten an interception, he's taken it to the house,
he would like to have
which
back,
is
and
a
lands
very
right in the lap of
impressive
the
stat.
defender from there. He doesn't have very
He's
far to go
definitely
before he
going to be
gets to the
someone
end
we
zone,
have to bring
and he
back
got there in a
this
hurry.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point.
One thing we could do this
It's
offseason
good to make it 15-0. Heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone.
But then we could
for the
play like a
touchdown.
D tackle at the end because speed wouldn't matter.
So
at
they'll
that
get
point.
another
It's
shot
just
on
like
offense following
just
that pick
get
six.
the tackles
And now the
done,
kick is away.
you know? But I'm getting kind of
This
angry
taken in
because
about 4
we're still
yards
not
deep.
getting any pressure.
And he'll just take a
at all.
seat in the drive
Like,
to begin at the 25-yard
but they've
line.
also been running.
The Titans
You know,
offense set to begin the
Wilson.
drive. They're sort of
But
seeing
they
themselves
we aren't
spiral
getting as
out
much
of
pressure as I
control.
thought we
Let's see
would.
if they can get things back on track.
Eric Kendricks with the interception brought back for 6.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Touchdown, Eric Kendricks.
It's a touchdown.
We're going to get Eric Kendricks super
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So we're up 21-0. Let's do it again. Come on, let's go.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. Smith catches left side.
Eric
He's going to
Wilson
be
with the
dropped
big
following
hit.
a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill, throw left side,
Eric
complete.
Kendricks with the big
That's
hit.
Henry.
That's fucking bullshit. Please tell me. Yeah, that's bull. That's stupid.
Right away. We knew that flag was coming.
I always
No.
enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
Eric Wilson, another interception. Is he going to be able to bring this one back to 6? And no, his streak
They'll
ends.
return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning
Dang.
NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week...
Thielen with the most impressive touchdown I've had all this year. Let's go.
Second
We're just
touchdown on the
bringing it
season.
down on him.
And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open. It became an easy touchdown pass.
Bailey got the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Alrighty.
And this will
Back
not
to the
be
end zone.
returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard.
A.J. Brown and the Titans getting the ball back here. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he
Alrighty.
has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no
First and
catches. So how do
10.
they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it.
Man,
routes that he
I don't
wants to
know
run.
why we haven't been able
Maybe
to
even
get
run a
sacked.
reverse or some
We
type
have
of a jet
one
sweep so
or
he gets
two
his hands
sacks
on the
on the
ball
year.
and get him active and
all
involved
year.
in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches.
And it's 3rd down.
from the gun on third down. Tannehill looking left side, and he's got him in.
They're gonna run a
It's
little bit,
Smith.
man. I think
Now Tennessee going to use the
Just a
second
little.
of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, Tannehill.
Hey, dropped it. Let's go.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another
Fair to say,
person
hasn't
we
been
could
his best
change,
game
we could
throwing
try
the
and trade
football,
for
but
is
also
Desmond King,
not getting a
who
lot
the
of help
Vikings
out there either.
Yeah,
were
you
rumored to
you
have
nailed it pretty
offered
well,
to
you
trade
know.
for.
He's
In
got to
actual
throw
life,
it better.
real life. We
Got to
could
get
do
more
that.
help. Obviously, one that should have been
We'll have
caught.
to
They got to find a way to
resign
bring
him,
those two
but
elements together.
it would be
so
a
they can make some progress
good
in this one.
investment,
And he drops it
especially when our highest
incomplete.
overall
And their
point
struggles
is 75
continue here.
overall.
Now they
And he's
face
like
a
an
3rd and
86.
10 after back-to-back
So,
incompletions.
Well, we'll look into that at the
Throwing again is
trade
Tannehill.
deadline. Oh,
And that
man,
will
really
be
wish I
incomplete.
went to
The passing
Gladney
game
instead
not
of
in sync here
Harrison
early.
Smith.
And now it's
who
4th
could've-
down.
And Gladney could have
Normally
dropped
being a
back
big-bodied
interception
receiver
today.
plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. Take
Really
the
what
hit
Cameron Dance
and pick
player
up
have
yardage.
right
But
now.
in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
We'll call
Down
that a
15.
punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Vikings will be backed up
All
deep
right,
to
let's
begin
eat
their
it.
drive as they
Eat
take over 1st and 10. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least
he
another
caught
one.
that.
I was going to say, now he wants the
Timeout.
first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him
Oh,
on
we
the
have
field,
so
coach.
much time.
He wants that type of
We got
celebration.
so much time.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And this is taken in one-handed. What a
Justin
catch.
Jefferson.
Now
All
the
right.
Vikings will use
This
the
next
second of their
one,
timeouts.
4 verts, and
As
we're
they'll
just
stop it
gonna
with
send
25
it.
seconds to go here in half number 1.
7-yard line.
That's good, yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Like how I said,
Working
that's
out of the
close
gun.
enough, but it
Cousins
actually
is
was
going to float this one deep right
David Sills
side.
caught inside the 5-yard line.
The Vikings going to use
David
their 3rd
Sills.
and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Irv. I should have had that.
For the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Okay.
Cousins again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
I'll tell you, this is the longest minute and a half of the game I played.
And since the
Okay,
penalty
so we're on
occurred
the
in the end zone, move the
right?
ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Okay, so we're looking for Irv, Rudolph, or Thielen.
To the
Irv's
air
open.
again, it's Cousins.
Never mind, I take that back. He obviously is not open.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
That's a pick six.
He's at the 50.
Where did Dalvin Cook go?
30. The 20.
Pick six. Ooh, pick 6 down the
It's a
half.
touchdown.
To screw Madden.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points
Look,
on the
they're down
board, but the
21.
momentum and taking it from coast to coast.
The only reason
We'll
we got
skip
a
the
touchdown
highlight show
is
this
because
week. Get
it's a
right
pick
back to this
six. I'm
week
angry
3
with that.
matchup.
I would have liked to score and then get the ball back.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And on the return, the Vikings
I'm
take
going to
over
give
1st
KJ
and
Osborne
10
a break and then open
at
this
their
year.
own
I tell ya.
24-yard line.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as
They're
well
bringing
as they
them.
come
They're
up
bringing
on
them.
1st and 10. That's to Dalvin
Mossed
Cook,
them.
his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They're going for Jefferson downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Another
Picked
interception.
up by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they will finally
I'd like
get him
to
as he's
see a
pulled away
DPI.
down near the 40-yard line.
He
home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh, man, that would have been
End
awesome.
zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson
So,
there.
after
That'll
this,
bring up second down.
thanks. Can we get this first down?
He goes right back to Jefferson.
We gotta start running.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
At some point, I'm
gain
gonna
there of
just like
21
start
yards.
to really
So first and 10.
put
and
a
if
lot
they
of
score on this drive, might have to start
put a
digging
lot
into
of
our second
flyers
half
to
blowout
higher
material.
difficulty
Arizona
eventually.
here, a pick
So
up
then
of
it gets
8.
like
Leaves
really
him with 2 to
challenging.
go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Touchdown, Dalvin Cook.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
What's the record for most
Dalvin
touchdowns
Cook
in the year?
with
29
touchdown number
rushing
8 on
touchdowns.
the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
But without a doubt, all credit's got to go to the runner. Found his way into the end zone, but the defensive guys just not wrapping up well when they try to tackle him.
And that's the thing. You've got to wrap up. A lot of times these days you see guys, they just want to go as hard as they can and throw their body at somebody. That's not old school football.
No, old school football is fundamentals. Wrapping up, locking your hands, and trying to get him on the ground.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and cut more of that.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5.
Is it Corey Davis?
First down, Tennessee.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Henry. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard
Alrighty,
line.
3rd and 1.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first one.
Michael Pierce coming up
Henry
clutch to
fighting
stop
for
the first down.
But I don't think he got there. He did not.
Let's
No
go.
gain on the play there. A nice job
Making a
defensively.
punt.
And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. This is away and a very good kick angled from the sidelines.
Alrighty, we're at 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here.
Alrighty.
Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you're
Justin Jefferson coming up clutch for the first down.
See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, the evidence is once again presented why he was such a top target at LSU. And Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher.
2 guys.
What I love about him is his ability to
Alright,
throw the ball in
we're
the
gonna
air
run my
and
Derrick
the
Henry. I
moment
want him to have at least
and
100
take it
yards.
from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Big hole up the center. But if we could just get
But
blocks
then
for
quickly
more than
brought
seconds,
down. But a nice little gain.
So good.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And this time he's able to take it down
get
to
it.
42.
That should get it.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is awful oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down.
What a hole.
You just don't want to bring tendency.
Oh,
Stay with
no,
what you
hole's
stay
gone
with
now.
who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing
gonna
this
run
game
my
now
favorite
at
play.
their pace.
Oh,
This is
one
ball control
trap.
football, sustained
Dalvin
runs,
Cook
taking
has
their
his.
time
I don't almost
and
said
making it
it.
work.
Dalvin Cook
He was
is in
able to
the
shed one
zone.
tackle, but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on
Break it
3rd
big,
and
break
8.
it big. Rudolph, you
losing
need to
yardage
block
back at
that
the
itty bitty
27.
tiny fucking
Tough
corner.
sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch
And
out
it's
of it. I didn't
good.
know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get
thinking
that.
we're
But
probably
sometimes
going to have the
those 9-play
32
drives pay
overall
dividends
pick.
later with another 9-play drive
I'm playing.
that culminates in a touchdown when they wear
And
down the defense.
I don't think we'll
The
lose a
Titans
game. I
offense
think
set to
we'll
begin the
legitimately
drive.
go
They
16
are
and
right
0.
now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield.
Oh my God, how many people is he going to juke?
Before going out of bounds. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
And the Titans first down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught.
The ball's out.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
Oh,
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
No, he wasn't. He kicked it out of
Fumble
bounds.
on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
angry. Why are they just running past him?
Right
I'm trying to hit stick.
25. That
And
one good for a
Washington's really up
first down
24 to
pickup of
nothing on the
18
Browns.
yards.
That I don't believe that, but sure.
Tannehill throwing again. Oh, there's that man again. It's
Ball's out. Eric Kendrick's got it.
Oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's intercepted.
Fires one, it's intercepted. Picked back out again. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7.
Whoever drafted
That'll
any
bring it
Vikings
2nd
players
down.
this year is going to have a really good
Brings
team.
up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh, take the
Coverage
Harrison
there by the
Smith
safety,
since he's in the
Harrison
play
Smith.
so he
The
can
Titans
intercept the
on
ball.
3rd down. They've been
Come
very good.
on.
5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Oh, throws out of sack.
It's incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the
No,
air pass.
not a
He's
lot
been
of
under
pressure.
duress
He
this
don't have a
entire
single
afternoon.
sack.
He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Oh, God.
And he's
Fucking
got the
damn it.
first
Are you
down yardage
serious?
as he brings this up to the 47. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Yard gain on the play. First down, Tennessee.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Jonnu Smith.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big...
Anthony Barr was a pick.
For the 4th
He's probably going to bring it back.
Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he will take
That
this
is
one.
the third pick six of this game.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again.
Alrighty.
And they've done it not
This
just by
game's pretty much
out-athleting
just
them,
over with.
which is
So if we
always
get the
case,
ball again,
but by being able to adjust to
yeah.
anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
They need to actually put some of the sliders up.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You know they're throwing, so we can just stay in
It's
cover
now
3.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
Fumble.
He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
It'll be reviewed. It's going to be reviewed.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably
It's a
writing
return
the
flower. Yeah.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 37. From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
Eric Wilson with another pick.
Interception. Picked up near the 44. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game that maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled
the purple
to make
people
headway
here.
through the air.
Again, it's Cook.
Thielen, who are you blocking?
20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons.
Bad. I did a bad thing. No.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They showed off the athletic.
Okay, we got our yards back.
Good little gain there.
It's fine. It's fine. We got our yards back.
Nice carry.
3rd and 8
Vikings in
now.
possession of the football as we get you reset.
Yeah, let
They've
that
got a
corner
3rd
come
down
over
now
here.
as they look for one more first down to
Let's
help
off the
salt
edge.
this one
At that point,
away.
it's just linemen and
They run the
linebackers.
counter. It's
The safety.
Cook. And he is
then
not going to get
linebacker.
to the marker as they stop him short at the
obviously we
14.
can't
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. They failed
really
once in
looking
this
for
spot
Jefferson.
earlier, but the
Jefferson's
offense will stay
route's
out to
probably
go
the best
for it
route on
on
this
4th
three.
down. Got an open man, Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on
Really don't
4th
want to
down to
score
bring
again.
up 1st and goal.
If we do,
And for one of the few
we got
times
100
here
yards.
today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle made.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off.
Who was? We're really just trying to run this ball out.
They try again with Cook.
It doesn't even matter.
Again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I'm pretty sure a lot of our
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Alrighty.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. They set up the screen for Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's the ball game.
A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, it's an ideal start.
So we
as
had
they
8
move to 3-0
takeaways.
now on the young season.
I mean,
And
we
they'll
held
hit the
Derrick
road
Henry
next
to
week
55
take on
rushing
the
yards.
Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles.
Alrighty. Alright, we're going to sim the next week, right? See how, I see that Eric Wilson is now up to star development. Yep. Yep. Star development, which is big because he's only 25 years old. So he has a couple more years of progression before he gets hit by the time bug. Breakout player. Hey, it's Eric Kendricks this week. Alright. Let's go. Let's do it. Eric Wilson was the NFC Defensive of the Week. So we're gonna get to scouting now. Really, we're looking at offensive line, secondary, and just defense in general, and wide receiver, because we need a good wide receiver 3, unless we want to get one in a free agency, but it's no. So how's the stats looking for us this year? Nick Foles already has over 1,000 yards. Dang. Okay, Kirk Cousins technically is tied for the most touchdowns, probably the most interceptions too. Nope, Phillip Rivers with 8 beats us by 1. Rushing, Dalvin Cook leads by over 190 yards. And yeah, he leads the league in touchdowns. Yeah, he does. And Justin Jefferson is leading the league in receiving yards. And, like, where's the next? Yep, David Sills there. 8 for 250. How many catches does Justin? 29? Is that the most in the league? I don't think so. No, it is. Yeah, most in the league. And he has 4 receiving touchdowns. So, he's on track for I'd say Offensive Rookie of the Year. So we're gonna get into this game, and yeah, let's get at it.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Alright, let's get into this game and absolutely destroy the Texans. It's gonna be interesting because we have J.J. Watt going up against Brian O'Neill this week.
They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
The only good offensive line piece they have is
they need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room
excited. Coughlin laying the block. Laying people out.
That makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Coughlin was a great signing. Even though he's the special teams, he's a good backup.
Of course, Deshaun Watson, who leads them out at quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't
cover
make the
2 is going to be really big this week. We're going to have to be on Daniel Hunter all game because if we can bring a lot of pressure, we're going to shut him down. And one of them is not going to get pressure on Laramie Thompson. It's just not going to happen.
It's second down.
Laramie Thompson is probably one of the best offensive tackles in the league. Young. I mean, probably I'd put him top 10.
To hold them under 20.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. First down. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense. Even if
that's stupid.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And some space here. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Got him while he was throwing. I got him while he was throwing. I got him while he was throwing. Sure.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and
They're
just
doing
about
it
a few
again.
inches here.
This is the Aaron Rodgers.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the
Alrighty,
33-yard
so
line.
right now we are fumble. Mike Hughes got it.
Football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick
He's
up the
going down the
football.
sideline. He's at the
30,
20, the 10. Touchdown, Mike Hughes.
Fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Minnesota.
The fumble recovery for
He has
6.
great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching him.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Block.
Do no harm.
David
And right
Johnson,
now,
what are you
they're
doing?
themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. And they'll
Why
get
is
it
David
out
Johnson
just
so
short
good?
of the
Isn't he
45
like
at
trash?
the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first
I remember
down.
back whenever he was
Carry and
like
pick
good
up
with
for
the
a first
Arizona
down there by
Cardinals.
David Johnson, and he has
But
a chance
he's
to
not
fill a lot
D-Hop
of voids
good.
for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle. But back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
The 45-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's
Oh,
got the
I don't even know what
first,
that
but
flag
we
would
also
be
have a flag
for.
on the field. And they're already walking
I'll
backwards.
take it.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards. And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy.
Intercepted Cameron Dantzler. He's bringing it back. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Don't let Deshaun Watson get you. Pick six by the rookie Cameron Dantzler.
So this defense
hasn't touched the field. We're up
13-0. Return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Texans nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Cobb. And a decent
Zach
return out to the
Cunningham is
27-yard line.
Zach Cunningham is the most expensive backup.
First and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Nice.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Man, holding them.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson.
Uh-oh.
He gets it left side to Johnson.
Fourth fumble.
Johnson
Cameron Dantzler. No, Daniil Hunter has it. Oh.
And this belongs to the Vikings. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They tried to run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll get about 4.
I really want to get the run game going.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Justin Jefferson, big grab down to the 23.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he
down to the 1.
He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
Off the option, that's complete. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Touchdown, Kyle Rudolph.
In the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that
I'm
term.
going to have to make it a little bit harder.
Heck, is car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 21-0.
Alrighty. I can't see your comments because I'm in the game, but I'll look at them later.
All right. They will send this one away. Here comes Kyle.
Uh-oh.
And he'll take it up past the 25.
Tackled him down to 26.
Line.
Alrighty.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And
Eric
they had the
Kendricks
fumble last
is in
time
a
that
breakout
led to a
thing, so
touchdown.
I'm really trying to get him going.
We'll see what they do here this score. And he loses the football.
Eric Wilson with the ball.
And the Vikings pick up the
it's
football.
back for
And
6.
they're going to bring this one back. It's
the
a
30
fumble
run
return,
touchdown
a
today.
scoop and score for the Vikings.
The defense has more touchdowns this year than Dalvin Cook, which is kind of funny because Dalvin Cook is 8
And about that
touchdowns.
doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable,
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
it
have to
definitely
make
won't be
this a
air
little
conditioned.
harder. This is stupid.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble
This is all Madden too. This isn't rookie, I promise. This is all Madden. I'll show you the settings in a bit.
And able to get this
Like,
across the
this is
20, but
supposed
not
to be
much
hard.
further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Vikings defense getting ready to go. And they have been popping the ball free here seemingly at every turn. I mean, let's watch all these fumbles they've created.
That's really good coaching, and it's excellent execution because everyone talks now about tackling, and that second guy in, what do they want to do, partner?
Scrape it loose.
Scrape it loose, pop it free, and everyone's doing a really good job of that, and we're seeing it in evidence here today.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. First down. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every
sack
possession
to
takes on a
Neil
little bit more
Hunter.
importance, doesn't
Second
it?
sack
And
on
in
the
that
year, I
case,
think.
They almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves.
Literally,
by
it's
turning
week
it
4
over.
and he only has 2
Fortunate
sacks.
there.
I'm getting this
Work to
man
be
a lot
done
of
here on
sacks.
2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Watson.
Another
and I think
fumble.
the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play.
Yeah,
actually,
you
and
know,
they'll
I
hold on
can't
to the
tell you how many
football as
fumbles
well.
we've had that just went out of bounds. I mean, last game they literally kicked one straight out of bounds.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
All right,
Yeah, this one will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25.
That
It will.
puts us
Right
in
at the
like a really good
24-yard line is where they'll
position.
spot
I'm
it.
kind of just
And
going
you
to
see
run a
Dalvin
lot
Cook in the offense
and
heading
not really
back
worry
out.
about
First
passing
month of the
because
season,
I
those
want
numbers
Dalvin Cook
pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I want
I
him
think so, because
to
when you
like
come out of the
really
gate this
start
strong,
getting after the
that
ball.
means that you have
Not
planned
after the
for
ball.
it.
Really
and you
start
like the
like
results that you're getting. So I wouldn't
running
have
the
any
ball
doubt
really
that
well.
the head coach,
And
offensive
I mean,
coordinator
he's
actually
doing
called
it.
in
It's just
and
like
called him
everyone
in and said,
gets
"Look,
there so
you're our
quickly.
guy.
It's all
Okay,
Madden.
we're going to continue
It's
to
hard
stick
for
with
him
this
to
as long as
really
we're
like
winning
break
games.
out. You know,
You ready for the
like a big
challenge?
run.
And then they present it
He's
to the
longest
rest of
run
the
of the
team.
year is
I
like
think we'll
30
see
yards.
plenty of that
Like
as the
it's
season
pretty
moves
hard to
on.
get him
I'm sure he
going.
said challenge accepted.
But whenever you
Just a
get
gain
that
of a couple, but
one
good enough to keep
play
the drive
that's
rolling.
like really,
Just
really
about every
good,
coach we talk to says the crowd
then
shouldn't
it's
affect
really,
us. That
really
shouldn't be
good.
an issue.
You can't
And then the
find
next breath they
one
talk about taking the
like
crowd and taking them out of the game by picking
There
up
it
first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
I really don't like going
Especially
towards the
early in the
game.
game.
And Brett Jones just
Able
got
to break
shrugged
through
off
that
by
initial
like a
contact and
67
winds up
overall.
getting about 3 there.
So we
It's second
love that.
down.
I think I've run every play this time.
And they bring him to the ground just
Congrats.
shy of midfield.
Alrighty. I think we're going to go play action here because those linebackers can be. They're really going to come up to stop the run. So a good play action should get them to come up. Yeah, look at that. They're already at the line.
Do they have it in them to figure?
Irv
Caught at the
Smith
25.
catching it over
And they're
two
able to work this to the
defenders. Look
25
at that.
Before it's all said and done.
A gain of 26
A
yards.
good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel
They brought
okay
heat.
because you didn't let it turn into a bigger
Got
run.
it off to Kyle Rudolph, and he's
Shut
down
it
to like
for
the
2 yards or
7.
less.
Yep.
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To Kyle Rudolph.
I love the durability
Alrighty,
of Kyle
we are
Rudolph. He hasn't
going
missed a
to-
game for
that's
the
all deep
Vikings since
passes. We want short
2014.
passes. We are
Always on
going
the
to
field,
try and get David
always
Sills on
contributing.
this.
They keep
Adam
calling him a
Thielen.
dependable target. He can be that and more. And remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the
Yeah,
playoffs
overtime.
last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown? That guy right there, Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph.
They'll try again
Yeah.
here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. The quick slant.
Oh, come on.
And
That
he'll be
should have been
brought down
in.
right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We're
In any
throwing.
event, it happened pretty quickly.
We
I'm not
have
sure
worked.
he made the right
We
decision on that
throw.
one. I think if he had it to do
Good
over
ball.
again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
4th down. Cousins.
Oh, that,
My
come
goodness,
on.
this is
That should have been a
incomplete.
penalty.
They're turned away
Are you
on 4th
really
and
not
goal.
going to give me
And
that?
his Texans defense comes up with a goal
Bring
line
the
stand.
heat. Bring the heat.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
Oh,
So on
God.
their record,
Yeah,
what they've done is a
that's
successful
stupid.
play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones
Because
that
of a
do it.
stupid
Give
glitch,
him 9
I
on
don't
the
get a
carry that time,
touchdown.
and they're set
Thank
up
you,
with a
Matt.
2nd and 1. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The 14-yard line.
Here's Watson. And the tip there altered the
Let's go,
ball
Michael
flight, and
Beard.
it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd
Daniel
down.
Hunter shouldn't be on the sideline. He should be on the field.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. And
Oh,
this will
no.
complete to Will
Thank you,
Fuller.
Anthony Barr. You just saved
And
us.
he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I remember back when I played
Catch and
football.
run, good
That was
for
fun.
18 and a first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And
Fumble,
my
fumble.
goodness, he
Oh,
loses
picked up
it
by
again.
Randall Cobb. Dang it.
David
That's a shame.
Johnson on the carry.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys
We're
at
up
bat,
28-0
people are
at
on
the
base in
2-minute
scoring
warning.
position. One guy doesn't get him home. The
Let's
next
go.
guy comes through and picks him up.
We're going to go cover 3 because they're probably throwing here. Yep, they are.
41.
Doesn't matter.
It's poke free. Football's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a super return as he gets us all the way down.
Yeah, but it's roughing the passer when I got him while he was throwing. How many times has that been called against us? How many?
To see him take that
10?
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and
You
not
be
hit
quiet.
it. There's the penalty.
I'm not listening to you.
Watson's throw going to be taken in by Johnson. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Open man, the tight end fouls.
Alrighty.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Bring some heat, guys. Come on.
From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. He's got his tight
Okay,
end.
how
It's
did that
fouls.
hit stick not like
Now
count
the
at
Texans
all?
will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Now they're in a bunch set. I don't like that.
Again, it's Watson. Caught left side by Cobb.
Cameron Tiny Danziger got the ball. He's at the 30, the 40. And Deshaun Watson tracks him down. That's stupid. Deshaun Watson ain't catching him, but, you know, it's Madden, so I guess it has to happen.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, we have a chance to get back on the field and score. So let's use this wisely, and it's almost intercepted.
If they manage to win the game.
I love this game.
Nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
There we go.
And he comes back
caught
with
it.
one complete.
Cousins pass.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Just takes
Now a
that 12
timeout
seconds
called
off.
for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now.
Really
as
looking
they
for
come
Justin
up
Jefferson
on 1st
here.
and 10.
Really looking for Justin Jefferson.
He's going to let this go.
Oh.
Back of the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Hold on. I want to take a look at that. Like how they just disappear. Yeah, that's out. That's a shame. That was awesome. That was there. He did it over like 4 guys.
Bradley Roby.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
All right.
To the air again,
Yeet.
It's Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
If you get like
A great
good
chance there for
separation,
the interception
you know,
in the end
they're
zone.
always just so
Instead,
locked
3rd
on.
down.
3rd down.
Cousins again. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's
now that'll be
intercepted.
tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Alrighty.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on
left.
red zone offense. I mean, you
know
have
they're
periods
throwing.
devoted in practice just for that because
So
everyone
let's
knows
bring
how
some
vital
heat.
it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Over the middle, it's Fells. And he is going to have a Texans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over,
Halftime,
you ready for
we did a good job, I think.
Need to use a bathroom or
It's
anything?
28-0.
Cool, let's go.
Got another half.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
There's a couple guys we could
So
re-sign
here are the Vikings to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well.
Just a couple people.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
I mean, we are just running it down
across
the
midfield
road.
and down into Houston territory.
They aren't.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Cook.
Oh my
creating
God.
space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
A good run there by Cook on
They're
1st
just, I
down.
mean, 100 yards.
Way forward, a gain of
They're
6.
not able to stop.
The last
the
run got
Cook.
6. Now 2nd and 4. Now Cook.
All right, maybe he's getting a little tired.
And inside
but
the 20 before he's
now
brought
we
down.
can do a play action.
So
right
1st and
right
10.
there.
And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half.
That's kind of stupid. That linebacker would not be falling into coverage there.
I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Rudolph showing the
trucking a defender and getting in for the touchdown.
Kyle Rudolph, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
8
So
plays
that
for
one, an
75
8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is...
Alrighty, he's averaging 5 yards.
Changes. I bet they were
So I'd rather not have that.
Not too
He's averaging
emotional.
5.1 yards.
They might need to go to the emotional side.
We're going to bring some heat on this play. Get after Deshaun Watson a little bit. That's not going to happen. They're taking it to the house. Oh my God, Madden's so stupid.
Houston. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are in for 6. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean
So,
the pass right to the receiver,
we let one up, you know.
Sometimes he just takes it once away from everyone else.
And he ran
Is
into the
Eric
end zone, and the
Wilson, I think
defense
he has an
got to adjust
interception.
there
I know he has
quickly.
a
That's tough
forced
on them.
fumble.
That's really tough because everything was
So it's
executed well.
like,
Ball was out of his hands quickly into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The Vikings take over 1st.
Now the
and
Minnesota offense set to take over again. Still
Do we just want to do a Hail Mary
despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Do we want to?
Cousins and
I
the
want
Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Defensively.
Give to Cook
Oh,
down the
hole big enough for a semi to drive
get
through.
a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
He's brought down at the...
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did.
All right,
He
Dalvin
the
Cook
tough
has
yards.
his X factor on.
First down. Here's
There's
the
a
run
hole,
with Cook.
breaks one
And this will be
tackle.
stopped at the 44. That one
129
good for 7
We're
yards.
gonna...
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go play action.
Justin Jefferson.
Complete. Jefferson
Got
the
it.
target. And he is out of bounds
if only he could have
inside
stayed
the
up.
35.
Complete to
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Ah,
And
should have
that
had it.
gonna be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Why are
on
y'all
2nd
spamming
down.
chat?
I think
Why
that
is
was
there
good
so many
strategy there,
chats
trying
in
to go
my
right
thing?
back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10.
The edible
Thanks
kind.
for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Oh,
Looking
dang
for
it.
Thielen, but it's intercepted.
I knew I shouldn't.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
complete.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
On the coverage.
Throwing on third down, Watson finding Fouls complete.
Oh,
And
Cameron
look at
Dantzler with the
this,
third
big
fumble
game, but a
recovery of the
fumble.
day.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
Ah.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching,
Juked him out of his
hey, we're gonna
shoes.
take the ball away from you.
Out of
No
his
matter what
shoes.
position you play, you got to take care of the rock.
Taken down.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Gain of 12. And the Vikings first down.
They run again on
Oh,
first down.
dang it.
2
Conklin,
yards
hold
the
your
loss,
block.
2nd and 12.
That's your fault entirely. Hold your block.
The type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On second down, Cook.
Why do
He'll
you
be
guys
brought down
blowing
here
up
at
chat
the
so much?
3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
3-yard line. A gain of 10 yards.
Play action now. Cousins.
Throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
9 for 21. We are 9
That's
for
got to frustrate him a
21.
little bit because they nearly
What is
got to
this?
him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete.
Touchdown, Justin Jefferson.
End zone, touchdown,
His 5th on the year.
Minnesota.
Pretty
Kirk
sure.
Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone
Alrighty.
and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Alrighty. So,
at their own 23-yard
We
line.
got
Houston's
3 wide
offense already at
receivers
the line, set to
set
get
with
going.
a tight end
And the
down and a
turnover
running
last
back.
time,
This
that's
could
sort of
very
been
well be a run
symptomatic
play.
of their struggles here in this
It
one.
is.
Big word. I like it, man. Because
Michael
you're
Pierce with
exactly
good
right.
tackle.
Don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what against symptomatic?
We're going to go
Your
cover 3
analysis
here.
is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
And that's a sack. Daniil Hunter, his second on the day.
Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got his favorite
Forced
target
fumble.
yet again.
Harrison
It's
Smith
complete.
picked it up.
And the
And he's
Vikings
down at
pick
the
up
25.
football.
24 is
And he'll
good.
return it to the 24-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive
Rudolph's
players,
open.
knowing that guys are
He
going
holds on to
and
it.
if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and
And
cover
that's
up
the end of the
football, and they
3rd.
still find ways to knock it free.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Texans 7.
I'm going to give Dalvin Cook another touchdown.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be
And that's a touchdown. Dalvin Cook. I believe his 9th or 10th of the year.
Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings
Straight down the
capitalize
center,
on the
unlike
short
Dan
field
Bailey's
as they
time.
take it in for 6.
The score, Vikings.
Bailey got the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Alrighty.
And not willing to risk another fumble.
Starting the
He'll
4th
sit on
quarter
this
off
one.
well.
It's a touchback. Defensively, you
Let's
said
get
coming in earlier in the
let's get
broadcast, the
Daniil
magic
Hunter
number
another sack
was
here,
20
all
points
right?
for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this.
Ah,
And
damn it.
Johnson
Another
wants the
forced
football. It's
fumble. Mike
loose,
Hughes
pumped
picks it
down,
up and it's
the
tackled at
Vikings
30.
pick up the
It's not going to
football.
matter because of
And
pass
these guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
defense. Well, screw you.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's
No,
picked
it's
them
not a
apart.
frustration
They're trying their best
penalty.
to get
If
to
he
him and
can't
haven't
handle
done it
getting
successfully,
getting tackled as soon as he throws the ball, oh jeez.
The drive starts with a completion left side. That catch good for only a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll get him down.
Deshaun
as he's
Watson's almost
inside
time
the
for
40.
300 today.
19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 39
Eric
now,
Hendricks
they'll
would have
come
like
up on
5
first
forced
and
fumbles
10.
this game alone.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, there's that.
Oh,
man
out of
again.
his
It's
shoes.
complete.
Fuck.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Darren Bell. It's a gain of 9.
He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over on the
Oh,
big
dang
yard.
it. That's another touchdown. Will Fuller.
Nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans claw one back.
And that touchdown,
Oh, that
puts a dent in this
fool.
lead. And
Harrison
unfortunately,
Smith
I'm having
was
too
on
many
him.
flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high
I
school.
should have had
College,
that.
Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Got that ice bath, felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You just tried to get out of there before the reporters got
Yeah,
to
true
you.
clock.
Here are the
Yeah.
Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. This will be stopped.
Dalvin
about
Cook's
2
gonna have
yards shy of
200
the
yards
marker.
this game
8
rushing.
Yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Come on, get the
Look at
first
that one,
down.
right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1
first down,
situation.
Dalvin Cook,
And this will be a
174
Vikings
yards
first
this
down
game.
as he's able to
I'm
get
gonna
this
throw
out
it
past the 40.
this play because I want to get Kirk Cousins passing up and I missed another interception. Never mind, I'd rather
This is
not.
when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
Justin
This point in
Jefferson,
the
he's
game,
open. He
that
burned
means
his
that we're
corner,
counting on that
and his
offensive
corner
line,
somehow gets
counting
him by
on
the shoes.
runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
David
We're not gonna
Sills,
throw it
David
here.
Sills
Just eat
in
up
double
that clock.
coverage.
And if you have the
He's
ball,
going up,
they
and
can't
that's
score.
pass interference.
And that's gonna
Oh, take the
wind up
DPI. I'll be
incomplete.
down to the
However,
20.
We do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, the 11.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control. And
That's a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 11th on the year.
Dalvin
Yeah,
Cook
I need
with
to
touchdown number
change
2 in
a
the
couple
game, and now
sliders.
11 on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, this one was over a while ago. As
Yeah,
they just
'cause I don't
add
want
on
it
their
to be
big
like
lead.
56-14
That time,
every
a
time,
6-play
you know.
drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end
Alrighty.
zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st down, it's Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb. And he's going to be
What was
dropped
going on
following
with
a
Hunter
pickup
and
of
Settlement?
7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And
nice
this one
break up.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Why would you put me on Anthony Harris? How is he even remotely in the play?
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
Oh,
That
geez.
means you have to run extra plays.
Down
and it's
14.
harder to move it.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right
geez.
side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ball off, get the ball. Dang it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the
It shouldn't
4th
take
quarter.
3
of what has
seconds
been a
to like get the
one-sided
ball off when
affair.
you're already at the line.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Don't know why.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They'll keep it on the ground.
And we thought J.J. Watt was going to be a problem this
Straight
game.
ahead, positive gain. Just
One
keep that
more
clock
run and
ticking.
he should
They
be
get
at
the first.
200
The
yards
decision to
rushing.
run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Yep.
Cook getting the call there on 1st down.
202 yards
for a nice
on 30
gain of
rushes.
5.
Eric Reed on
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Such a lane.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
We're just going to run this
yards
play
as the
and then let
Vikings
the
pick
clock
up the
run
first
out.
down. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Alrighty, and that's the game, folks.
Tackle, but that's about all.
I'm just going to let the clock wind out, and
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Cousins.
Out of the sack.
Now the hit
fumble.
comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Texans scoop it.
I shouldn't have. That's karma. I was trying to score another touchdown on him at the last second. Alrighty.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
Good game.
When they're scoring
Good game.
that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Minnesota,
They passed for a lot more
finish
yards,
a
so we
perfect
rushed
month
for a
of
lot more
September
yards.
as they moved to
We had a lot more
4-0 on the
takeaways.
new campaign.
So,
and they'll
like-
get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks.
It helps
Meanwhile,
whenever
for
we have, like,
Houston,
2
they'll
defensive or
sink
3
now to
defensive
0-4,
touchdowns, you know?
And they'll get a chance
Like-
to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Alrighty, Eric Kendrick should be Superstar X Factor now, which is huge. Huge. That's the wrong thing. Alrighty, so let's see. Hey! Let's go. So we're going to send the week, and we are currently 4-0. And next time I play, we'll be going up against the Seahawks. And I think we'll go up against the Seahawks and the Falcons. So we have 2 breakout players. We'll check that out next time. Cameron Dantzler's there. I like to see that. And I'm just gonna do the scouting now. Cordell Hayes. Doesn't look too bad. My man's from Ohio State. All right. Keyshawn Holt looks pretty good. And Andrew Weaver with B+ spec catch. He's probably going to be good too. Alrighty. So I'm going to leave the stream here. Oh, actually, let's view the weekly awards. Dalvin Cook. And really? We didn't get NFC defense? That's kind of like... Oh, well. Alrighty. Well, that's going to be the stream. I'm going to get expert scouting if I can. Yep, I can. So we should get more scouting points next week. So that's the stream. Alrighty. Well,